Hey everyone, how's it going? So I am here at Tesla Service Center as well as Delivery Center. They have a showroom, and guess what? We just saw the Highland Model 3. They are letting people test drive this vehicle now at limited location. You can see there the headlights is a complete makeover. There's no more fog lights in the bumper. You also have this nice wheel cover as an aero wheel, so that's a huge improvement from the previous version that was very ugly. You do have perforated seats, front and rear. Only the front ones have heated and ventilated seats. So these seats in the front are bolster, just like the original Model 3. So with the display, everything is pretty much the same. You have the same size display, same software, and there's some tweak to the visualization to accompany the Highland version of the Model 3. You have power trunk. The lights in the back does look a lot more aggressive. It looks very nice in person versus photo, and you have that nice Tesla emblem across now versus just the T logo itself. And the trunk, auto trunk itself, it has two power struts, unlike the previous one with one. Storage is very similar. You do have pockets on the right now and the left, versus before you only have pockets on the left hand side. To close the trunk, just a click of the switch right there on the top right, and it closes very nice. When you enter the cabin or even opening the door, it just feels different. It feels more solid. You do have an entertainment system in the rear here, and this is similar to that of the refreshed Model X and S, and also the Cybertruck. The functionality is essentially all the entertainment arcade, and you can connect this by Bluetooth. So everyone in the vehicle don't have to listen to what you're watching or listening to your seat. Interestingly, you can control the passenger seat right there and then in the rear display to get more legroom for the right passenger, the right rear passenger, that is. You can't control the left driver's seat. You have seat controls, as well as heat, ventilation, and air vents are automatic with the display, just like the front screen. So no more manual vents. Very nice. And as I mentioned, you have application, watch YouTube, Netflix, Hulu, and so forth. And that essentially is it. You can turn on and off your HVAC system, so you can control the rear ones, that is, not the whole entire vehicle. So let's go ahead and exit the rear seats. There's the ambient lighting. You can see the material between the ambient lighting. Very nice touch. It looks very modern. The door handle feels the same. Nothing changed there. The door trim inside is improved. It looks thinner, more sleek. The windows in the front and rear are dual panel, so you will have a more quieter cabin with this new Model 3 Highland. And if you're interested in this vehicle, make sure you use the link in the description of this video for promotion. So sometimes they give you free supercharging as well as anything that is ongoing. So credits, for example, and we can share that together. Material on the dash, very nice. No longer they have this wood trim. They have this modern type of fabric. And then the actual steering wheel itself is a full steering wheel. It's no longer haptic feedback. It's actually a switch, so a very thin switch. So if you're familiar with Apple MacBook, it feels similar to that. And as for the display, again, very standard, original, standard Model 3, long range, performance, same display. What's interesting with the glove box now is magnetized. So it opens and it magnetizes when it locks. So very interesting feature. I'm not sure how secure that is, but we'll probably test that in the near future. Going around to the front, nothing really changed here. The size is very similar to previous version of the Model 3 variants. And you can see there's no more hooks, but there is a hook underneath the doors. So I noticed this and I asked the service advisor, and that is to align the door when it's shut. You also have ambient lighting inside the vehicle, so you can change the color and it shows up on the dash, the door trim for the front and the rear. Okay, so giving you a wide angle view of the rear just to show you what its present look like when you're actually out on the road. So I do like the new rear. It looks a lot more aggressive, and the lights, it angles out so it makes the vehicle looks wider than it is. And its LED is a seamless LED light. When you go back into the cabin, it blends in with the interior lighting as well. Everything is LED inside and out. The hardware 4 does have that larger camera, and then you can see the headlights has this nice amber indicator, and it's very deep, the LED, so much deeper than the original 3. And coming along the other side, just to give you another look of the amber light when it's on in the rear, you can see there integrate with the tail light. Very nice touch, and it looks amazing at night. And when you have the trunk open, the bottom reflector turns into indicator. Also, there's a red light flashing along with the amber light. You do have that 2 tail light for your license plate, so it looks to be the same as previously. Now going back inside, the interior material for the actual visor feels the same. You have that nice soft touch. It's magnetized, and you also can slide it to the left. So that will block out any sunlight hitting you on the driver window or passenger. And all the interior lightings are LED, as I mentioned. And to turn it on and off, it's just a tap of a finger. So in the rear, you have also this grille. It looks like a speaker or a tweeter noise cancellation. So good to see that Tesla is bringing over some of the technology from the Model S and X refresh that is working well.